Initial configuration of Windows Server 2019. After installing or reformatting a server with Windows Server 2019, we perform several initial configurations before installing and configuring server roles such as Active Directory Domain Services, ADDS, DHCP, DNS, File Services, and others. 1. Changing the PC name. Why do we need to change the PC name? When Windows Server 2019 is freshly installed, it automatically gives the computer a name such as WinABC123XYZ. This name is difficult to identify and remember. Why is this important? A server may communicate with many computers on the network. A meaningful computer name makes it easier for the administrator to identify the server. 2. Turning on remote desktop connection. What is remote desktop? Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP, allows an administrator to control the Windows Server from another computer. 3. Assigning a static IP address. This is probably the most important configuration among the four. What is a static IP address? A static IP address is an IP address that is manually assigned to the server and normally remains the same. For example, IP address 10.0.1.1, subnet mask 255.0.0.0, DNS server 10.0.1.1. The exact values depend on your laboratory network. Turning off Windows Firewall. Windows Server 2019 has a built-in firewall called Windows Defender Firewall with advanced security. The firewall protects the computer by controlling incoming and outgoing network connections. Why do we sometimes turn it off during server configuration? In a controlled classroom, laboratory environment, we may temporarily disable the firewall while learning and testing server services. For example, when configuring Active Directory, DNS, DHCP, file sharing, remote desktop, network services, the firewall can sometimes block required communication during initial testing. After configuring the initial server configuration, restart the server PC to apply the changes. Easy way for students to remember. Configuration main purpose. Change PC name gives the server an identifiable name. Firewall controls network traffic. May be temporarily disabled for lab troubleshooting. Remote desktop allows remote administration. Static IP gives the server a stable network address. A simple analogy. Think of the server as a new employee in a company. PC name right pointing arrow employee's name, ID. Static IP right pointing arrow employee's permanent office address. Firewall right pointing arrow security guard controlling who can enter. Remote desktop right pointing arrow ability to work, manage things remotely. Once these are properly configured, the server is ready for the more advanced COC3 tasks such as ADDS installation, DNS configuration, DHCP, creating a domain, creating users and organizational units, joining client computers to the domain, and applying group policy. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from me today. Wait for the next part. Don't forget to like and share this video. Sharing is caring. Until next time.